welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Hello, Pete. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I introduced you back in Wild World, didn't I? But if I didn't, or if I'm just remembering it correctly, this guy is our local postman. And now we actually have stuff in our mailbox to check. So he's going to say he's going to get going, but not actually really go anywhere and just stare weirdly into my eyes. I guess he heard me. And I guess we should be checking our letters. Oh, I have this one that I already opened back here. It's just a little instruction manual from Nintendo, but I'm not going to open that because I don't think the file is on its emulator and I might just break everything. We have a letter from Jack. On October 31st, starting at 6 PM, the Grand Halloween Festival will begin. I want you to get your scary masks and candy ready. The masks are 10:31 bells. Here's a little gift. I have a feeling that might be a mask, and Jack will talk about a bit more in a couple of days when he arrives. But we also have this letter from unknown sender. Congrats on your newfound mayorhood. To be honest, I was supposed to become the mayor, but one thing led to another, and now it's all up to you. You'll do great. Keep it a secret. Well, I guess we should go off and become mayor. Unlike in Wild World, when your neighbours would move into perfectly marked areas on the map, in New Leaf they can just go wherever they please. And wherever they please happens to be directly in front of my yard. Maybe I'll need that save editor as mentioned in the last episode after all to move this person far away. Fuchsia. Okay, I think Fuchsia is a deer, so you're on thin ice. You just happen to be cute. Also, I never mentioned this in the last episode, did I? You'll notice that there is a slightly different looking pear up on this tree. We'll just go ahead and pick that up. And that differently coloured pear we've got there is a perfect pear. So I don't really want to go and eat that because it's very rare and special. We'll go ahead and think about planting that later on when it comes to landscaping the town and such. But for now I'm going to go and head over to see Isabel in the town hall. Before you can start laying out your vision for Cosmos, you'll need a town development permit. Here we go. Here is the very tedious section of the beginning of New Leaf. You have to get your approval rating up to 100% in the town before we can actually do anything around town. And that's going to take us a very long time, but hopefully we'll get it done round about when Halloween's finished. Oh, hey! We have a visitor in town. I'll get back to that. But we also have our town tree, which is growing really speedily, actually. We just planted it yesterday. I guess it was good to wait that long. Oh, I guess what we could do for the time being is get out our present from Jack and see what this is. Pretty sure it's some kind of a mask to help us out on Halloween, because I did actually forget to buy stuff yesterday, which means I've missed out on my lamp and teddy bear from Knuckling Junction, which is a shame. But we have a werewolf hood. Oh, nice. I finally fit in. Well, before we head over to Main Street for the day, I do have a couple of things to check out in the town itself, and the first will be down here that we couldn't access yesterday. Oh. I'm really sorry about this, but I quite desperately could use some assistance. Okay, maybe we won't be going to the campsite straight away. We'll be looking around for this mysterious voice. Wait, not that way, I'm over here. Sorry, I know it's confusing. The weed? Yes, you're on the right track. Just a bit more this way. Who could this be? Oh, a lamp. Oh, thank goodness. Well, hello. As you can see, I'm a lamp. I mean, I'm inside a lamp. Rather important distinction. Anyway, I feel a bit awkward asking for another favour, but would you mind rescuing me? That's right, just pick up the lamp and take it somewhere quiet, like your house, for example. I'll make it worth your while. What do you say? Well, we're gonna go ahead and pick this guy up. But we're not going to take him to my house straight away. What could be more peaceful than camping? Whoa. Hey, I wasn't really anticipating this frame rate drop, I'll be honest. Oh, it's a little too chill out here. Hey pal, this your first time here? Well, welcome. The name's Harvey. You can call me Harv for short, or Harv for long. Plain old Harvey is fine too. And this is where our Meow coupons finally come into play, and I saw something I kinda like down there, so I might take a look at his shop. Do you ever get the feeling that everyone's going way too fast? Honestly, Harvey, can't relate. I like to stop and smell the vegan burrito every once in a while, you know? I really do get this impression right now. Hopefully, the frame rate is a little bit better inside this little camper van. Oh, thank God. Okay, we have a slightly better frame rate in here. We're finally back up to 100% speed, and also we have Joan, who has a really weirdly shaped back of the head, I've just realised. You can only spend so much time growing and selling turnips, 99.9% of your time it turns out. In her spare 0.1%, Joan loves a good camping trip. Now here is a really nice detail that they added with Welcome Amiibo. Sometimes you'll get NPCs visiting in your little campground next to town, and they actually have items in their camper vans that you can order, so I don't think there's anything I'm too interested in. The Lucky Cat is pretty cute, and the paper wall lamp. They're not actually exclusives. You can buy those at Knuckling Junction. Some of the items are camper van exclusive, like I think maybe the Zodiac Boar, I remember correctly, was a DLC, but now you can only get it through Joan's camper van. I think maybe the Zen tea set as well, but I think we'll leave our Meow coupons for what Harvey has at the front, and then we'll have a little talk to Joan. Oh, hello. You don't mind little old me camping here, do you? I surely like what you've done with the town. Great job. Yes. I've only been here a day, but this is all me. Oh, sorry, Joan. And one more cute detail is that they actually have music play on their car stereo. This is Keiko Folk, for example. And you can also do this. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that to an old woman. Alright, we'll leave Joan be for the moment and run straight back out into the sluggish campsite. Oh, and come back here. Oh man. It's just too chill out here. Oh, here comes back the FPS, and here comes a Bayloon, which, even though I said I had all the tools, I don't. Oh, it's gone. I actually need a slingshot to bring down those balloons with presents down to the ground. I can't do that right now, I don't have one. I could wait until it went all the way over to the other end of town and actually hit it with my net as it goes further down the cliff to the beach. But as you can see, it's right at this section of the town and I really don't want to wait that long. So that balloon is going to have to fly away, unfortunately. We have a fish right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy because we are going to make our way over to Main Street. And it's some stuff to go to the museum. Oh, I didn't think you'd buy that quickly. Ooh, a carp. I really seized the DM. Carpe diem. Anyway. Alright, let's try a dragonfly instead. That was a lot easier to catch. Using our very convenient tool switch, which we couldn't do in previous series. Oh, now there's a fish there, but I have no room, so I'm just going to leave him alone. Yet, unlike in previous games, you can actually now switch between the tools in your inventory very easily with just a button, and you don't have to drag them from the inventory anymore, which makes it really easy to swap between them super quickly. And here we have good old Blathers, who is sleepy because it's still kind of early in the day. We're just going to gently wake him up. Oh, oh! Oh, I'm a bit of a night owl, drowsy in the daytime, you see. Welcome to the Cosmos Museum. Oh, aren't you our new mayor? I am Blathers, the director of this museum. It's my honour entirely to make your acquaintance. Our museum exhibits the very best in archaeology, the natural sciences, and art, fine and otherwise. Oh, there I go again. You'll find that each time I open my beak, 10 words fall out when 2 will do. Yeah, despite him saying that, he unfortunately does not tell you stuff about the stuff you're donating anymore, which is a real shame because I loved it when he used to give you little info dumps on the bugs and fish you could give to him, but now he no longer does that. That's been relegated to the plaques in the exhibits themselves. But one change that I really do like, and I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background of this episode, by the way, my neighbours will just not stop making noise while I'm trying to record this, but you can select multiple things at once to donate, which saves a lot of time. Before we look at the rest of Main Street, I'm just gonna jump into this little building real quick. And there goes little Timmy from the place we're actually about to visit next. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Welcome to the Recycle Shop Retail. Oh my, would you happen to be the new mayor? I'm so happy you decided to stop by our humble little shop. What an honour. Our shop buys items and furniture to resell here. We'll also pay a premium for any high value items listed on the board in front of the shop. In addition to selling to us outright, you can also set your own price to put items on display for others to buy. So Mayor, if you have something you no longer need, feel free to bring it by for a fair price. Yes, so here is where we can sell all of our items. Unlike Tanuk in the last game, we are actually going to give them over to little Reese here. What have we got? So we've got a couple of beehives. We have the microscope. We've got some spare fish. And I guess I could get rid of this stationery that Isabel gave to us because I can always pick up some more later. I don't really want to sell the perfect pear or the lamp maybe because someone kind of seems to be inhabiting that. I wonder if we could sell the lamp. I don't really want to risk it. So we got 1,890 bells for all of this, so that's not bad really for the start. You might be able to hear a little noise in the background. Not the neighbours this time, but some snoring. So we're just going to go and check this guy out. Stop! My darling is extremely tired from working all night, so please let him get some sleep, okay? Well, this guy we can't actually talk to right now, but these blueprints on the side will probably give you a pretty good idea of what he does. So not only can you sell things at retail, but you can also refurbish items, and this guy, when he wakes up, will have a hand in helping us out with that. But there's nothing else we can do here for now, so we'll leave Reese and her sleepy husband alone. Ooh! Well, I was sad about missing out on the lamp and the teddy bear, but we've got some pretty good stuff. So we've got this cute little hourglass, which I really like the colour of, 480 bells, so that's very cheap actually. And also this, I think, minimalist chair. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, we can't afford it. It's really pricey. Okay, we're going to have to leave that for a little bit. Maybe come back later and not forget like we did with the other furniture. But we do have some Halloween candy, which I also forgot to buy. So we need to go ahead and pick that up now that we can finally afford it. And head on over to the Able Sisters. Oh, do we have anything up here? Okay, I kind of like this tartan shirt. That's pretty cute, and it would come in really handy for the winter because it has very appropriate colours. And also, oh, this is the first time we bought anything, that's right. And I might grab some pants as well so I can finally have kind of a matching outfit. Let's see how this looks on us. Pretty good actually, you know, I've still got like a wolf head, but I like being a furry. And we should have another mask over here. Yes, we do. But I can't afford it. Whoops. Oh, this is really good as well. I want this leaf. How much is the leaf? 120 bells. Okay, we'll go ahead and pick that up. And come back in a second with money for that mask over there. Okay, I'm back. And we can finally go ahead and pick up this bug mask. Ooh. There's a reason I'm collecting these. They'll come in handy during Halloween. Let's see what this one looks like. And yeah, I kind of got stung by a bee when I was trying to make money. Whoops. Pretty good. It kind of looks like a bug. It sort of looks like you just chops the head off like a stag beetle or something, but that's definitely creepy enough. Now, I think it's time we had a look at that tent I was referring to earlier. And in here, we see, with some very cool lighting, Katrina, the fortune teller. Oh, you are being watched by a most unfortunate star. This is why I've been tripping, because sometimes when Katrina arrives in town, you'll have bad luck, which is very convenient. All we have to do is pay 500 bells for her to tell us how we can avoid this terrible tripping luck. I like how the feet kind of nudge a bit, you get all cozy. Yes, it has come into view. A seagull goes back and forth between travelling and drifting. In the end, he arrives on an uncharted island. From this place, I can see the signs, so yes, I can. I see a disaster upon your health. Nurse's uniform. I'm gonna be honest there, Katrina. In the past few weeks, I haven't had the greatest experiences with nurses' uniforms. And remember that bad times are just times that are bad. Well, we paid $500 for nothing because I don't think I can get my hand on a nurse's uniform today. So we're just going to be stuck tripping everywhere. Oh! Big Top, I'm so sorry! Ah, now we have our new autumn. Please don't go in the water. Okay, we did have our new autumn bug, the cricket there, waiting for us, but I am a really bad shot with a net apparently. Ooh, black bass. I can tell I'm going to have some issues with trying to catch fish in this game because of the simulation lag, but I think we'll be fine. Nice, that is a gar? A pike. Okay, I think that's still kind of rare and possibly only available around this season, so that was a decent catch. Now, I don't want to be stuck in a tent for the next couple of days, so I think I should really go and pay off my loan to Tom Nook. But that's about 10k, so I'm going to do a little bit of off-screen money grinding and I'll see you then. Oh! What's this? The rock broke apart and something was inside. Well, this is exactly what it looks like. It's an emerald. And every day there'll be a brand new rock around town, which is in a different place than it really should be. And if you crack it open, you'll get basically a geode inside of it, which is a real great little way to get some money each day because they are worth a few thousand. Wow, that was literally the last rock I tried out of every single one on the map, but we have finally found the money rock, which will net us a nice few, let's see, 16,000 I believe? Yep, 16,000 bells right off the bat, just from one very generous rock. So that means we can go and pay for a new house straight away. Yeah, that's nothing, let's do that. Do you think Tom knows you can get that from rocks? Because that doesn't seem like a very good business plan. So come and see me right away when you've saved up 10,000 bells. I'm not too sure what happened there. I don't think Tom is very happy with me. He's so shocked that I've got it, he just managed to like break time for a second. You brought the money. Let's have a look. Yes, that's exactly 10,000 bells. That does make me rather happy. Very good, very good. The money makes everything official and work on your house can begin at once. You can also choose the colour of your newly built roof. So, what colour will it be? Well, I guess we only have a couple of options to begin with. Let's go with my favourite colour, blue. So you'd like a blue roof? Yes. Yes, got it. I will make sure your house is ready to go by tomorrow morning. Oh, yes, of course. I must tell you about home remodelling. Once your house is finished, I can help you update the exterior. That's what all that stuff there hanging around in the background is. Unfortunately, we can't pick any of those good options today, which is a shame because I'd really like that mailbox. And we actually got kicked out before I could show you any more. Yes, as we were saying before, Tom Nook kicked me out because I apparently repaid my debt too quickly. Those little objects in the back are things you can add to your house, so like the exterior colour and style, the mailbox and things like that. Even the roof can be changed, so I am looking forward to customising our beautiful new home. Also, one last thing I'd like to do before we leave Main Street is to step into this photo booth here, take an ID photo for 500 bells. You might have noticed when I discovered I'm apparently from Russia that our ID card doesn't have a photo attached to it. Beautiful. One last thing I need to do before we close up the game for today is to stick this lamp on, because it's kind of dark now, and finally bring out this mysterious little magic lamp. Doop. Oh, it's a boo! Ta-da! So you've summoned me, but I don't believe we've met. I'm Wisp, the lamp spirit. Nice to meet you. So, should we grant some wishes or what? It's perfect for Halloween. It's almost like I timed you to be here. Wait, why am I all see-through like this? What's happening? Oh, I know just the thing. If you have an amiibo, I could use it to sort of possess another person.
Rated E for everyone.
It's not as awkward as it sounds, trust me. So, if you have an NFC reader-writer and an Animal Crossing amiibo, get them ready. Well, I do have a couple of those, but I'm not going to use them today. That can come on a bit later. So, we're going to have to say goodbye to little Wisp today. Goodbye, Wisp. And I guess we'll just leave his lamp there, just hanging out in the tent. He's our roommate now. But I will in the future use the amiibos that I do have. I'm not totally illegal. I'll only use the ones I actually have access to. Oh, actually, I'm forgetting something. That's better. Someone new has moved in today. Oh, I'll definitely be giving them an official welcome. But before we do that, we have a brand new house to check in on. I see your house is all finished. Congratulations. The lumber smell from a new house is so nice, isn't it? That reminds me, I brought over some wallpaper to celebrate your new home. Here you go. The paw print wall I gave you is now in your pockets. Hey, isn't this just the most precious visual? That Isabel, she just stayed up all night, putting her little paw prints on wallpaper for us. Ah, it's so cozy in here now. Well, it's a bit cramped actually. Let's just and it's perfect now. Oh, and I did not forget to grab the stuff I wanted from Harvey's. I realised I didn't do it on screen. I did totally forget to do that, but I went back and bought our pitcher plant. So now we have a lovely little house plant in here. Let's see, look, it's looking all nice and roomy already. Oh, and something else happened off screen as well. I actually got a painting from, let's say, I think it was Walt, and I have no idea if it's a forgery or not. Let's have a look at what it looks like. Because in this game, they're actually real pieces of artwork, and usually there's a problem with them, which signifies that it's a forgery. But I really can't tell, so we're going to have to take that over to the museum a bit later and figure that out. Alright, now we can finally get on with the daily routine. Oh, Fuchsia. Why must you park your house here? And I was right, Fuchsia is the deer, and I know I've said this in pretty much every single series I've started up on my channel, but Vaporwave deer. And you are? The person whose house you parked yours in front of. I heard you're making Cosmos the place to be. I pretty much had to move here, directly in front of the mayor. Okay, well let's leave her to unpack. And, you know, it wasn't the best first impression, but I'm kind of warming to her now because her design is pretty neat and the deer villagers are adorable. Oh, and speaking of counterfeit paintings, actually, we have somebody visiting town today. Oh, welcome. Thank you for visiting my shop. Oh, could this be your first time here meeting old Red? Well, ain't that lovely. I'm always happy to meet fellow art lovers. This is Red's gallery, where we specialise exclusively in the finest art you'll ever see in this world. This is your one and only chance to buy a piece of famous art for a bargain that can only be crazy. But of course, since these are all really rare items, we only sell one item per customer. Why, you ask? Because a bargain this crazy wouldn't be fair without some limits. I'd be penniless. So come on in, don't be shy and look around all you want. Hee hee hee. Okay, as I was saying before, there are 4 pieces of fine art in this gallery, and only one is legitimate. And to figure out which one it is so we can donate it to the museum, Reggie kinda getting in my space here, we have to see if any of the forgeries have problems. This looks like it might be okay. I'm not seeing any obvious issues with it. She doesn't have eyebrows. Red, please. Her hands seem fine. I don't think this statue has demon wings in real life, does it? I don't want that. I think it has feathery wings, as far as I can remember. So I think that one's definitely a forgery. I think the band on this statue, I think the band isn't red? The scenic painting. I don't see any problems. I think I'm gonna go for the scenic painting, you know. I'm not seeing anything here that seems like it could be wrong. Okay, let's go with that. I could have just looked it up, but you know, let's go for the fun forgery times instead. Let's do a little gamble with our art here. Let's see how good I am at spotting authentic 100% fine art. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I think we should go and head over to Main Street so we can get all of our little routines out of the way. And also pay a visit to Nook now that our new home has been built. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. Your home is now being built, yes? What do you think? Your house is now the stuff of dreams, Well, I kind of have a room. I'll be honest, I've had stronger dreams. How about the numbers? I deducted your down payment, leaving a grand total of 39,800 bells. In this game, that's honestly not so bad. I mean, we could make 16,000 with just rocks alone, as we've discovered, so I'm not too worried about paying those kind of bills. And let's see what we have over at Notling Junction today. Ooh. Nothing too interesting. We have a cooker and a weird striped bench. I'm not really into that kind of furniture. That looks kind of outdoorsy, weirdly. But I do want this Halloween candy. I really don't have many in the lead up to Halloween, but we'll have to take what we can get. Okay, and let's go grab ourselves another mask. Oh, the mummy mask. Okay, I actually missed that one. Oh, wait, I don't have the money on me for the mummy. Okay, we're gonna have to come back another time and get that again. But I also kind of want... Oh, I kind of want the black umbrella for Halloween. Okay, there's two things we need to come back and get. Do we have anything cool that I want to buy from the clothing section? Not especially, no. That raincoat's kind of cute. How much is this? Yeah. 640. Okay, we can get that. I'm going to go ahead and buy it because we might have a lot of rainy days this winter and it could come in handy. Sable's getting a little bit more talkative but still kind of shy, so we're just gonna leave them to get on with their work for now. Yeah, I think I might also want to grab this locker as well, because we need something for storage, and even though it's kind of a bit ugly and doesn't really go with our house theme, I need somewhere to put all of the items in my inventory. And while we're already buying stuff, let's see what we've got going on in the campsite today. Oh, Harvey. Chill as always. Oh, a clock. That's pretty cute. Oh, so you're interested in my office clock. I suppose I could let that go for 5 meow coupons. Yeah, let's go ahead. Take that clock. And then maybe get ourselves into this van. So we can have a little bit more of a speed up. Oh, Pascal. Okay, I don't think we're going to get any faster here, are we? Oh man, can I tell you something? I totally dig the vibe of this camp. Yeah, I bet you do. Do you think like there's such a thing as too many scallops? Like when you eat too many scallops and you get all sweaty? The dreaded scallop sweats? You okay there, Pascal? Right, let's have a little look at what we have going on in Pascal's RV. There's some pretty nice stuff here. I love nautical themed furniture, so there's a lot I might be into. I like the stack of books. I think that could look really good in our house. I also really like the sea globe, that's pretty cute, but I only have one thing to buy. You can buy 3 things a day, but I don't have enough coupons. We need to do some tasks to get those. But I think I'm going to order that stack of books, because I just really like the way that looks. Time to go and put all of our stuff away. Oh, there's so much of my inventory. It's totally full now. So we have that one painting from Walt, and the office locker, and the office clock. So we should put that maybe next to the picture. I think that would be a pretty good space for it. Yeah, that looks kind of cute. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our closet, which has some coat hangers in it for some reason. Why are there coat hangers in the office locker? That seems a weird space. I would have thought it was for books and stuff. But yeah, look at all of this room. We have 6 pages in 3 slots. I'm probably not going to accumulate this much junk, but honestly I don't really trust myself not to. And pretty much done there for now. Ah, there we go. I never get tired of doing this. Did he just go into the water? Oh! No! I actually didn't think that would work. And catch them immediately. We'll just go ahead and pick that up too, because that's a little bit of money. Now that one I'm going to want to donate to the museum because we don't have that bug yet. But these are very pricey in this game. I can't remember exactly. It's either, I think it's 3,000 bells you get for them. Maybe that's it, maybe 2,000. It might be something a little less than that. But that's still good because they're about 5 a day. So you can definitely build up your paying back for the house debt money very quickly. Oh, furniture. Let's see what we just got from that tree. Stool. Oh. Why did I pick that up? Oh. A bagworm. Okay, I believe they're kind of rare-ish. I mean, not especially, but you have to shake a few trees to really get to them. They kind of randomly fall out of them, just like a couple of other bugs do. So it wasn't exactly a bee, but it's something I did need. Have I got a surprise for you, Reese? You want to sell something, do you? What did you bring in? Bees. Bees. Now, how much money do the bees? Oh, 9,500. I'll absolutely take that. Now I realise I've been passing something very important while I've been doing all of that bee grinding. So let's go ahead and stick our shovel in our hands, and we'll need to go and dig up those very conspicuous little spots in the ground for what we need for our trip to the museum. I dug up some sort of fossil. I wonder what kind of fossil it is. I'll have to take it to the museum and get it examined right away. Please look over my dusty old rocks. Thank you. Oh, more than one I see. Let's take a closer look. All of these are rare fossils not found in our museum's collection. I'm incredibly jealous. I hope I can convince you to donate them for Cosmos' cultural development. Oh, I will absolutely be doing so, but first, I need to check what these are. So what do we have here? Our first fossil is a Terrorite wing. Is this not the first one I uncovered in Wild World? Getting a little spooked here, gonna be honest, guys. A Diplodocus chest. Diplodocus? I've always said Diplodocus, but I think it might be Diplodocus, but I kind of prefer the wrong pronunciation more. There's just something so nice about Diplodocus. And an iguanodon tail. Alright, so let's hand these old babies over. Ooh, and our possible fake painting is in the mix too. And Blathers will hopefully tell us whether or not that's legit or not, so if we can just hand all these over with no option. This would be a good way to get a forgery, and actually you just like, I distract him with the horrible bugs and he just doesn't even notice it's a fake. Oh, let's see what we've got here. Several things I see. Let's take a look, shall we? Yes, we'll gladly take these off your hands. Oh, it was a legit painting! Fantastic. After quite a long time grinding for bells, I finally have the money for the stuff I want to get. Well, there's our final Halloween mask, and how much is this umbrella? 320. Great, I don't think it'd be so cheap, so that means we can finally go and pay for our house extension. It feels so satisfying to get rid of all of that so early on. Awesome! I finished paying off my home loan. Your addition will be completed in the morning. I dare say you may have some trouble sleeping, Yeah, is that because of the excitement or the fact that people will be expanding my house while I'm inside it? Well, I'd say that was quite a successful day. Also, let's put on our brand new umbrella. Oh, it's so spooky and dark and perfect. For the ending of October, of course, when this episode goes up, it won't be October anymore. So, it's been kind of a busy 2 days at the beginning of New Leaf. It always is when you start a new game. Fortunately, after this couple of episodes, it's going to kind of be a nice, slow, typical Animal Crossing stuff once we have gotten our 2 home expansions out of the way. The reason I wanted to do that is because something pretty interesting is unlocked at the second home expansion. So after we celebrate Halloween tomorrow, or possibly in the morning depending on when the game registers that, we'll have something else in the game to look forward to. And after that, I should have completed enough tasks to have a 100% approval rating. That means we can finally get down to our merely business. But for now, I'm going to call it an episode there. Bye bye.